identity for Corki these days. He wasn't really the kind of counter pick that bullied the lane or anything.
Yeah, somewhat, right? Like level 1 he would. He just started walk up to you and auto attack. Still does that.
Yeah.
Still has a good time just pressing and walking up to you. Driver with that fleet footwork, as you pointed out. Otherwise, everything pretty stock standard.
Yeah, Guardian on the Bard, pretty normal. PTA, I guess Cascada has TP this time instead of Barrier.
Yep.
That's a bit of a switch up.
Yeah, I guess not feeling too threatened by an Azir lane.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Kaisa feels a little better with TP as well. Cascada chunked.
Yeah, I mean, he should look for a recall. He has enough time.
He does have spawns. Not interested. Doesn't have fleet footwork, just the absorbed life on this Kaisa, so he's at a sustained disadvantage against the Azir. Can look for a Q here if he wants one. Should win that trade.
Yeah, but probably just not wanting to trade. Even if he wins it, it's kind of a losing trade just by virtue of how low his health bar is to begin with.
And the other guy has fleet footwork. He does not on the Kaisa.
Looks for the trade there, though.
Yeah, I think I like Halo Blades more on the Kaisa mid than PTA.
I think PTA is just such a strong rune.
Yeah, it might just be too strong.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, tries to look for a trade there, but won't be able to find it. Honkyu spacing pretty well.
I think this HP disadvantage is going to be fine for Cascada just because he has such a massive wave clear advantage at this point in the game.
Yeah. Oh, Void Seeker does go wide.
Will lose his wave clear advantage for a short window this game until he gets Q evolve.
All right, MVP this game.
MVP now.
Yeah.
Cascada.
Cascada?
Yeah.
During the break, you were telling me CFO were going to win.
Yeah, I do think we will go to 3.
Okay, then how's Cascada getting it?
Driver.
Driver?
Yep.
On the Jax? Okay.
The Jax game.
Oh, I struggle to... I think it's between... I'm going to say
Sword
Cascada.
roaming.
Yeah, Sword Art looking for a roam. Everyone is. Cascada might just have to flash here. Is going to and just survives.
Honkyu had an opportunity maybe to flash follow that up.
Yeah.
It doesn't go for it. Just takes the small win that his mid and jungle have afforded him.
Yeah, just a free flash, really.
Yeah, and TP out of his opponent. While Honkyu, I think, was actually just freezing the wave.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's going to be Cascada. I think DCG take this in 2. But if CFO win, it's Shun, I think.
Okay. Yeah, on the Ezreal.
Yeah, Ezreal's just seem insane.
Driver off to an amazing start, though. Look at the CS.
Yeah, classic. And Driver Spirit.
Hasn't used TP, is full HP, full mana.
Oh.
I believe hasn't even missed a CS.
Yeah, hasn't. Bit of a beast.
We'll take his first recall now. Won't even have to TP back to the lane.
I'm interested to see what build comes out of Taka. If it's going to be the Eclipse. Profane Hydra.
Yeah, it used to be that stuff.
Now, what else would you go? The Sundered Sky, I guess, is the other option.
Yeah, there were some Sundered Sky tanky builds as well. It kind of just depends what he plans to do this game. I think he can just be tanky.
Yeah.
On the Aatrox this game, his team should be okay front to back.
Oh.
It's definitely not as one-sided the team fights this game as the previous. When you've got a Azir Ezreal backline, well, that's always going to feel good later in the game.
A lot of lockdown, though, for this Misfortune.
Yeah.
Activator ultimate at the right time. Oh, that was very close. Zenith Blade nearly committing. Or connecting. So 6-5 finds his way on the Sword Art, though. And the stun comes through!
Wow.
Not even going to be able to use that journey.
That is the decisiveness we see from DCG all the time.
Yeah, you wish the kill was on Fang, but damn, that was quick and clean.
Really messing up both Shun and Sword Art's rhythm with that play. Fang has already based and is stacking his Cull. Shun would have loved to have based and be stacking his tier alongside this Cull.
How psychopathic are DCG, though?
Yeah, that's a psycho
finished
play.
his clear on the bot side of the map and just pass out to the bot side of the map to look for a gank anyway.
Was that out of base? He made that
Yeah,
play.
yeah. He's got his items and hasn't recalled.
Oh, Taco's looking a bit dead to me.
Maybe it's going to be an answer back, though. Sword Art not so happy, going to look for a kill onto the top side, and
Driver
will
lives.
be rewarded for it, yeah. Having some hot cocoa on the way out.
Yeah.
Taco going to be able to teleport back, and he did claim most of the minions there with his Q3, but a great start on the top side nonetheless here for Driver on the Jax.
Yeah, I could see this top lane getting out of hand pretty quickly for Taco, so DCG don't do the best job of helping Taco. They don't do any job of helping Taco, actually, usually.
Yeah, they just leave him there.
He is just completely on an island in every game. Cruscata in trouble mid as well, by the way. He has no TP.
Casa's looking really nice, Emperor's Divide, and the slam to match, and that is just a clean kill found. Casa's going to claim the credit for that one.
Yeah, these solo lanes really falling apart for DCG. Which is a shame because their bot lane's doing quite well. Sword Art just unleashed on the map. 2 levels down though.
Zenith Blade does connect, and the stun's going to come through too. There's the exhaust used as it's a fight breaking out between all these tanks, Honkyu and Lolo Mana, but Feng somehow is just up here as Cruscata passed down to that bottom lane.
Yeah, I think they've just swapped Feng to mid lane for the time being. Cruscata just getting focused there. No flash up. Could get killed again. Driver.
Time for a top lane fight.
Taco.
There's no ultimate available here for the Jax. Taco does have the World Ender, but he does get stunned up. No follow-up, though, from Sword Art.
What a stun.
But there it is. The Cosmic Bind is fantastic, and a double kill now for Driver. As Feng does arrive, but he's level 5 as a misfortune. There's nothing he can do except watch his support perish. Fantastic Cosmic Bind coming out of Sword Art.
And out of nowhere, this Jax is now 4-0. And it no longer is that this lane could get out of hand for Taco. It is firmly out of hand. I don't know what you're going to do as this Aatrox now. We'll see what Driver can recall for.
Let's have a look at this. Just fantastic from Sword Art.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bit slow originally, not following up on this Counter-Strike, but...
Yeah, he waits so patiently with his Q and gets rewarded massively for it. 665, even using his flash and still going down. Pretty depressing for the side of DCG. Who, do not win that 3v3. And now the top lane item disparity is very severe.
Yeah. Giant discrepancy.
And Kaisa has an okay time dealing with Jax. MF does not.
Oh, looking for Honkyu. He's able to get out there with his flash, but still, that's a big cooldown used. Azir, fairly safe, but still, nonetheless, always good.
Yeah, the one bright spot for DCG for now is that their bot lane is doing very well. As you kind of expect MF Leona, that's a very strong lane pairing. Combined with how much time Sword Art has spent outside of this lane, has amounted to a bit of a CS lead for Feng.
Yeah, Sword Art really took that first blood personally.
Yeah, it's been worthwhile every roam. Whether it's getting Cruscata's flash or the triple kill they just got in top lane, as well as the kill on Cruscata mid. Sword Art's having a monster game. Might just swipe this MVP away from his 4-0 Jax.
I mean, yeah, so far.
And we're going to get a replay.
Oh.
With Honkyu doing something weird and Cruscata just insta-flashing. Surprisingly shaky performance from Cruscata thus far. Does seem to have been a little bit affected by the pressure applied to him in the mid lane so far. Cruscata is a very strong player from ahead, but we don't see him do too well from behind usually. Taco getting a decent trade in.
Yeah, fantastic trade. A 6-5's here. Special
very
Prison
soon.
almost up. World Ender going to be used, as well as that Grandmaster's Might cast and Sword Art match. Oh, and Cruscata tries to get that ultimate in with that Killer Instinct, but it's blocked up by the Steadfast Prison as Casa is going to have to flash away.
Marco's here, but he's just a little late to the play. Honkyu nowhere to be seen. Sword
Oh,
Art.
the Zenith Blade connects, and so does the knock up there. There is no more. Oh, there it comes! Caught slacking, but he lives!
No.
Oh, it's a disaster play all around the rift.
Oh, 665 missed his W on a stunned Jax, and they tried to leave the kill for Cruscata to auto-attack, but Driver gets the counter-strike off in time.
Oh, it's a disaster.
Yeah, what an
And Hongkyu's here
unmitigated
to
disaster.
vacuum up all the minions.
Yeah, gonna push his CS lead to 20. Now up against Cruscada.
Oh, God.
So we expect the Azir to perform this game. We haven't seen Azir have this good of an early game yet. And it is a scaling pick. So good play from Karsa here to get 665 out so that he cannot follow up on the stunned Jax. Cruscada way earlier on the roam though. And then once Orca gets here, this looked amazing by Orca. Ease onto Sword Art to burn Sword Art's flash, and then lands this 2-man Leona ulti. Insane. And then 665, I think, intentionally trying to leave the kill for his mid laner, but gets punished for the greed. And you can make an argument that maybe the game isn't really salvaged at all if it's the kill on Sejuani.
Yeah, you can, right? But still.
Yeah, you still rather get the kill, I think.
Yeah, have the kill at all.
Even if the shutdown goes to waste.
Very unfortunate turn of events. Still, CFO are in the lead, of course. No gold changing hands really at the expense of that play. But
yeah, Cruscada is down levels to the enemy ADC.
Yeah, I guess Should has just been alone the entire lane phase.
Yeah.
Taco, though, I mean, he is not going to have a good time against Azir as a fairly behind, or very behind even Aatrox. And Sword Art's here, paying him yet another visit. Actually trading pretty well. Hopefully thwarting off this dive at least for a little bit. Taco rolling to flash.
He's just dead.
He is absolutely gone. Alright, guys, I don't think we need to use quite that much.
Yeah, put him on the trampoline.
There was a world where that Azir ult pushes him over the wall, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And then fumbles a free kill. They do have Bard anyway. I don't know what it is that Hongkyu is doing, but that's the second flash he's burned now without pushing ulti. He is just pushing QE, and it is burning flashes. Driver can TP in the face of whoever he likes when he is this fed on the Jax. Does have his jungle and support to back him up if he does need it.
665 trying to recall an award, but there is a lot of people around him, and he will be going down in very quick fashion.
Yeah, and usually once DCG find themselves this far behind, they do just bleed a lot of kills. They only go one direction as a team, and it is forward.
And that's why we love them.
Yeah. But it does mean that these games, generally, they're not very resilient in terms of trying to scale up and win late game.
Yeah, the one that comes to mind, of course, where they were is that ridiculous Cruscada performance on Ezreal.
Yeah, I remember that. Up against West Point, I think it was.
Yep, it was.
So, first items coming in now for pretty much everyone but Shun, who's off to a slow start this game.
But even slower start for Taco.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. That guy is just not going to be in this game. And, I mean, almost the expected result when the Aatrox was blind picked. It's already not a great champ.
Yeah, I can't believe we've locked in Aatrox.
Yeah.
I believe it's the first one of the split, and I'm more than happy to leave it there.
Yeah, DCG just hitting this rift. As we said, they do not back down from an opportunity to fight. They do have TP advantage.
Scada's not here. Teleport should come through from him, and it is going to, but that Glacial Prison goes wide.
Yeah, this might be Driver picking up a tower, though. Taco no TP. Someone has to recall.
Oh, the ult coming out of Casa, but...
Jesus. That was the jungler that just flew away, by the way.
665 sent himself at the Poppy.
And I think Driver has probably picked up bot tier 1 by now. Hongkyu will pick this one up too. No flash.
Up. He's going to get that tower. He can put down the Azir.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a disaster. Nice dodge out of at least the Ezreal ultimate as Fing's finding his kill onto Shun. On the other side, Hongkyu's going to go down. It's a shutdown. Unfortunately picked up for Cruscada. Not by Cruscada, shall I say. There's a flash forward. Bullet time. Sword Art's down. Double kill. This is a mega fed Sejuani now. 665 looking for the flail. Will land it. One more auto will be that Glacial. And oh my god, it's Feng picking up another. And here comes the Rift Shield. We don't care about towers, baby. We care about kills. But Orca might have just sent himself into the death realm as he is trying to battle an Ezreal and he cannot win. But Feng walks his way over here. Shun is able to get out. What in the world did I just watch?
You knew the moment Orca spawned that Rift Shield, it was never going into the tower.
Might just solo kill a 5 and 0 Jax. Not quite. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
I think Driver got the tower bot and then tried to hit the tower mid. Doesn't lose his flash or anything, so fine. Actually just gets the Aatrox ulti essentially for free and gets to recall and spend all his money. Very scary for both teams, honestly, this play. Cascada playing it very well, though. Orca does miss a few Zenith blades that could have made this play much cleaner. A nice flash here from Orca. Sword Art slightly mistiming his Q. Cascada gets exhausted, waits it out, dodges the Poppy E with his ulti incredibly cleanly. So even from behind, Cascada still very dialed in. Karsa uses his flash, still goes down eventually here to a final auto from Feng once he gets locked up. And then Orca, at this point you already know it's not going into the tower.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real. Orca is piloting this thing, and I think at that point, once Ezreal E'd, he probably should have rode it into enemy Nexus. Cascada going to...
Oh, you wish these kills weren't on your Sejuani.
Yeah, big shutdowns too. Unfortunately.
Nonetheless, it was a team fight win. They're only down 2k gold, which is kind of surprising based on how the game started. Taco, he is getting absolutely locked down, and a fantastic keeper's verdict there from Karsa means that nobody can follow up as 665 is sent back to his Nexus.
Yeah, Glacial Prison just going wide there for 665. Might have been able to stun someone tanking the tower, but unfortunately not the case. Did have the Bard ulti still to save anyone. Now 2 items picked up for this Azir, strongest champion on the map. Somehow.
They just had a lot of alone time as we have another fight here. Bullet time's
What an
massive.
ulti.
Yeah, Sword Art going to be taken out. Shun's going to have to jump on over that wall, but it's Taco following up, and Taco going to secure himself a kill, and DCG are doing it. Yes, they lose the dragon, but damn, they win the fight, and Feng, Cascada, and Taco loving what just happened.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about these dragons in CFO. They just cannot win these dragon fights.
Teleport coming in now. This is Driver. Very, very fair. 5-0 on the Jax.
You hate to have to do this as Driver, though. Look at the wave he was about to crash into top lane that no one was catching. Not a soul was going to be able to catch that wave. And he might have even been able to pressure a tier 2. But Azir cannot hold that lane 1v3, so...
Feng quietly, 2-0-4.
Yeah, very fed and having an amazing game for himself.
Very close to Infinity Edge. Could be a turning point. We saw that fight. Yeah, the Tempered Fate can come out to answer that misfortune ult, but she is still getting 5-6 rounds of bullet time out.
Yeah, it's not quite the same as Jhin, right?
Yeah.
Essence Reaver finished for Feng now.
Cascada trying to wave clear up here.
1v3 though.
Yeah, but I think... Oh, Soulflare
nice
coming
ulti.
out. It's onto Driver. Can they follow up? No, they can't. Hong Q's damage is immense, and Cascada's feeling it.
Yeah, Feng had no ulti there. Otherwise, Driver might have to lose his flash or even die. And yeah, this is a massive Azir. Somehow more fed than his Jax. He was 5-0. Hong Q maybe on a champion he's a little more familiar, looking very strong. Orca getting aggressive, but no ulti on him.
Yeah, doesn't lose too much health from the poke coming out of Hong Q, and ultimately probably has War Mogs now, so can just heal it back up.
Yep. DCG positioning for a Baron contest. CFO have an incredibly fast Baron this time around.
Yeah, Driver though back on the bottom side, doesn't have teleport, so it's not likely to come out. Cascada or Taco will be able to answer. Taco means it's just an honorable no teleports for the top laners bottom.
Yeah, you could probably sneak it with Azir +1 or +2, but it's difficult to sneak against, you know, these blue trinkets and the Kaisa constantly throwing Void Seekers. They're doing something weird with the drugs.
Hiding them so driver can't take them.
Yeah. Feng doing the same thing with the Raptor camp.
You know, taking a Krug, right, is essentially a kill's worth of gold because you get like 150 and they lose 150.
Yep.
Sort up. You have to use his magical journey on out of there.
Driver is
takes
running at these guys.
Really sizable chunk of damage. Oh, it's the Essence Reaver second. I should have remembered here for the misfortune, but he does complete it, and he has yet another Cloak of Agility in his back pocket.
Yeah,
All flash forward. Xenoplay lands on a Honk Q, and we've started up Shun as well. Glacial Prison will go wide, but there's so much CC landing. Bullet Time comes out, it's going to force out so many flashes, and now Driver's on the back, but he's 1v5. He's found his way onto Feng. Can he survive? 6-5, very low. Driver does have to run away, and the team fight, it does bleed out, but damn, so many flashes from CFO.
Yeah, and that was an amazing flank from 665. He does lose his flash, so does Orca. And it made that team fight very difficult for CFO to play.
Yeah.
Just having a Sejuani constantly annoying them, similar to what Driver was doing. A Driver, I'm amazed, gets out without his flash, but it just shows how strong this Jax pick is this game.
Oh my. Casa flashes over, gets headshot by Misfortune, and
runs for his
quickly runs the opposite direction. Yeah, Driver, he teleports in a little late on the back. Not even teleports, sorry, just runs in. He's on the back, and I was worried. I mean, he didn't take all that much damage, but, you know, you see a Jax in the middle of 5 people.
Yeah, you assume he's dead soon.
You have to assume he's not lasting that long, right?
But essentially only right-click damage on DCG. Even their stuns require right-clicks.
Well, teleport coming in. Cascada
cancels his TP. Oh, starts a TP, actually. And oh wow.
Just
that was
in
close,
time, but now
CFO
pings on the Baron. Yeah, I guess Driver not in position, kind of wants that lane state to be a little bit more forward. Oh, you hate to see that. That was so close for Honkyu.
Yeah, especially because Kaisa's probably not going to miss that teleport too much. He's going to run straight to the Dragon now. DCG a little bit worried about the Baron being done, so they're running at it for now, and maybe they're going to do it themselves, actually. There's a few too many members committed to the Baron, I think.
Yeah, only really Taco not on that side of the map is working on this mid lane prio is Feng. Does have to be careful as that Misfortune.
Yeah.
One misstep and you can quickly find yourself getting Bard altered. There is no Emperor's Divide, so a lot of safety around this is there at the moment. Castle and everyone, Glacial Prison onto this Poppy, and he might just get blown up. It's everything used. You're going to have to claim something from this team fight. Yes, you've taken down the Poppy. All of these carries exist. There's a 5-0 Jax who's now joining the team and pushing away at this mid lane. Taco's still working on this bot lane farm, and now the 4v5, 4 members of DCG now headed towards this Baron. They're hitting. Taco does have teleport. This could be the turn that DCG need, but Driver leading the charge here for CFO. This Jax is completely massive. 6k HP, 5k HP. Orca going forward. There's no chance to smite steal this. 65 dodging out of that Tempered Fate. Down to 2k HP. It's an easy smite. 300 HP was the Baronet, but he does luckily claim it for himself and the rest of the squad. Fantastic pick found, and a Baron to boot afterwards.
Yeah, another incredibly decisive play from DCG. They pick a target and they commit to it, for better or for worse this time.
Feng
better.
is at 3 items. He is by far the strongest champion on the Rift.
Yep, I don't love the LDR picked up already. I think IE was probably better, but still very strong.
It's all right? Like, he is mostly hitting Poppy. A lot of armor.
She has a tiny bit of armor.
Poppy passive?
Does that give armor?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Teach me something. What does Poppy passive do? Just give armor?
Just gives armor, amplifies, I believe, armor. Anyway, Feng is in an absolute predicament, but 665 somehow was just at the Raptor pit here to peel for his Misfortune. Casa with a fantastic keep his verdicts, but Honkyu's in the middle of so many people. Feng gonna have to pop that cleanse. He goes down. That's the 80 carry that really fit. 80 carry that goes down, but now Taco's here. It could be Reset City. So far, it's going to be CFO winning. They've found just enough. There is no world end of it. Taco finds one. Driver 1 HP. Shun is going to get found by that Q3, but Driver turns around. Auto attack. Taco doesn't have abilities. He's just a right click Aatrox, and this right click Aatrox can do no wrong. triple kill. No ult Aatrox cleaning up the team fight. But CFO, it was against Baron Buffs, and they've now eliminated them from the map.
Yeah, it's nice to not lose a single tower up against Baron if you're CFO there. Taco is injected with so much gold to get back into this game, though.
He auto-attacked everyone.
Every one of those kills except that last one onto Sword Art. Honestly, this replay, just watch Shun. Shun goes demon mode. MF ult gets wasted earlier in the fight, and 665 with nice peel. But Shun just finds himself on a flank on Ezreal, applying so much pressure in this fight. Nice ulti to help finish off Feng. And then he just kills this Sejuani. And then finds himself with his front line by the end of this fight, too. Finishes off Orca here. Doesn't finish off Orca yet.
Oh, that was
a nice flash by Taco. It's actually Driver who finishes off both Orca and Cryscada.
That must have been the absolute longest range Aatrox Q of all time. Oh, Taco is so strong now. Yeah, he claims the shutdown from Driver. He claims 3 kills for himself.
Yeah, he almost got a full item.
And that was an Aatrox without ult. I don't know where his ult went, by the way. He just teleported in and didn't have it.
Same deal with Feng. Feng just used his ulti randomly, sieging the tier 1 that fight. Hongq.
Yeah.
Very fed this game still. Looking much better on the Azir than the Corki.
Yeah, playing very well.
Just playing with a lot more patience, you know?
Yeah.
It is very apparent he has a lot more experience on this champion. Taco's
going to be fine. Casa just trying to look for those headbutts at will on the Poppy.
Now, Taco did pick up a lot of gold there, but I think it is still just a difficult game to have impact on the Aatrox into the Ezreal Azir. I think the Jack still beats him, obviously, 7-1. 3 items completed. And then trying to get onto this Ezreal and Azir is very difficult, right?
Yeah.
So he needs his team to do a lot of work. Cryscada somehow up a level, probably thanks to that Baron.
Oh, 6-5. Is he going to find?
Found something.
Yeah, I don't think he pulls the trigger. They don't know where anyone is.
Yeah.
It is very DCG to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Admittedly, but
I'm impressed with their discipline because I guess a Sejuani Leona ulti, MF ulti combo there gets so hard countered by Bard ulti if he's around.
Oh, it feels like this game is on an absolute knife's edge.
It is.
This game is what PSG versus CFO was meant to be.
Yeah. Yeah, PSG just elevated, I guess.
But DCG, they are looking like a whole new team to split. They're actually up gold somehow. Taco being looked at. He is stunned up. He's going to have to use that World Ender. He gets all of his health back, though, and Cryscada's here. Hongq, he's going to dodge out of that Tempered Fate, but now he's stunned up. He does manage to live. Cryscada, he's on 1 HP. He didn't go down. 665 and the rest of DCG, though, they're cleaning up this team fight. Shun even uses Cleanse and still gets hit. Max range Sejuani ult. And Casa, he's the only one left. He's all that stands now between DCG and a whole bunch of structures. I need to see that replay because Cryscada does not deserve to be walking.
I don't know how he lived on 1 HP there. I thought he was completely dead with a 7-1 Jack spitting his staff on top of him. No flash either that entire fight for the Kaisa. Taco making use of all that money he just got, right? Had his Sterax finished.
This could just be the game. 10 seconds on Hongq, and he is really the stopping force. Casa trying to deny these minions, and he does an okay job at it, but ultimately he just gets one shot. Sword Art's alive, no Tempered Fate, no one's here. Driver does spawn. What can they do, though? The AD carries are hitting the Nexus. Sword Art trying to stun up as many people as they can, but it's 2 games, and it's DCG who take the win.
Yeah, and this is a transformed DCG. How many times last bit did we see Cryscada get off to a bad start, 665 get off to a bad start, and then just sprint at 0-10? Either of them would do it. This time, Cryscada off to an abysmal start from minute 1. This game still plays like he's the main character, and I'm starting to believe him. I think he might be the PCS main character.
What an insane game. Talking about Cryscada, I think, yeah, obviously he had a great game. I think ultimately that last team fight there, as well as the one around the top tower, was incredible by him. But Feng.
Yeah.
Feng is the man of the day for me, because that guy really was what held this whole team together. He just doing an honest job. He was 2-0-3 while the rest of his team were kind of hard losing.
Yeah.
Putting up great damage in all these fights. He was positioning...
More impact than Shun, which is rare.
Yeah, positioning fantastically, and just really getting them to the point where all of a sudden, you know, they're down only a component. They get to a point, 2 items to 2.5 items, and that is the perfect time to fight when you're behind. It's much better when you're half an item